Ma'am, you can start the session.
Okay, sir. Good morning, everyone. How are you all, beta? All are doing good? Okay, you are all welcome to Vidya Shakti classes. So we were learning force and pressure, right? हम पढ़ रहे थे बल तथा दाब के बारे में and we learned about force in our previous classes. तो फोर्स क्या है बेटा? फोर्स जो है वो क्या है, उसका डेफिनेशन आपने देखा, विद एग्जांपल्स हमने पढ़े. एंड फोर्स कैन बी डिवाइडेड इनटू contact and non-contact forces. Okay. And under contact forces, we learn two types of forces, muscular force and frictional force. है ना, याद है आपको? Just recall it. We learned about muscular force and frictional force. And non-contact forces are gravitational force, magnetic force, and electrostatic force. I hope these things are clear to you. So today we are going to learn another topic, that is pressure. Okay? तो क्या पढ़ने वाले हैं आज? हम पढ़ेंगे प्रेशर के बारे में अथवा दाब के बारे में. Now, what is pressure? Can anyone define what is a pressure? प्रेशर किसको कहा जाता है बच्चे? See, I want a good interaction from your side. Okay? So I'm waiting for your answer. What is pressure? Is there any anyone in the chat box who can answer me what is pressure? Is there any relation of force with the pressure? Yes? Okay, let me tell you, children. Now, what is pressure? If a question is asked like this, we could say, if we can define the pressure as the force acting on a unit area of a surface. कैसे लिख सकते हैं हम लोग बेटा? The force acting on a unit area, let me write it here, unit area of a surface. ठीक है? तो हमने देखा कि जो है फोर्स है वो सॉरी प्रेशर क्या है? इट इज द फोर्स एक्टिंग ऑन अ यूनिट एरिया ऑफ अ सरफेस. एक यूनिट एरिया में जो फोर्स एक्ट करता है उसको हम प्रेशर कहते हैं. अब बेटा वी कैन राइट प्रेशर एज, देखो प्रेशर को हम कैसे लिख सकते हैं? जैसे हमने डिफाइन किया इसको, प्रेशर इज इक्वल टू, pressure is equal to force divided by force divided by area. Okay, force divided by area. Now force, देखो फोर्स को हम कैसे लिखते हैं? इन द टर्म्स ऑफ न्यूटन, है ना, एन करके लिखते हैं. एरिया को हम एम स्क्वायर करके लिखते हैं. ओके, नाउ कैन यू टेल मी व्हाट इज द एसआई यूनिट ऑफ प्रेशर? स्टैंडर्ड यूनिट ऑफ प्रेशर. प्रेशर का स्टैंडर्ड यूनिट क्या है बेटा, जिसे हम एसआई यूनिट कहते हैं? कैन एनीवन? एसआई यूनिट ऑफ प्रेशर क्या है? पढ़ा है तो आप बताइए मुझे कि प्रेशर का एसआई यूनिट या स्टैंडर्ड यूनिट क्या है? ओके, वेरी गुड, इट इज द पास्कल. ओके, तो जो प्रेशर है उसका स्टैंडर्ड यूनिट है पास्कल. ओके, ठीक है. नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू लर्न मोर अबाउट प्रेशर. हम कुछ ज्यादा बातें करेंगे प्रेशर के बारे में. चलिए बेटा, लेट्स लर्न इन डिटेल. नाउ in terms of that, if we say what is the definition of pressure, we can define it as the force acting on a unit area of a surface, and the effect of force is measured by this quantity. Okay, कैसे? Pressure is equal to n by m square, that is force divided by area. It can be represented as pressure is equal to force divided by area. तो हम प्रेशर को कैसे कैलकुलेट करेंगे बेटा? प्रेशर को हम कैलकुलेट करेंगे द फोर्स अप्लाइड बाय एन ऑब्जेक्ट डिवाइडेड बाय द एरिया कवर्ड बाय द ऑब्जेक्ट. ठीक है? इज दिस क्लियर? Okay. Now, the most important thing, that pressure is directly proportional to the force and inversely proportional to the area over which it is applied. Now, let me explain this to you. I said pressure is directly proportional to the force and inversely proportional to the area over it is applied. Okay, that means if we decrease the amount of area, बेटा अगर हम किसी चीज की एरिया को डिक्रीज करते हैं, then what happened to pressure? Pressure increases. See, this point has to be noted, that this is very important regarding the pressure. So if we decrease the amount of area, pressure increases. And if we increase the amount of area, pressure decreases. तो एरिया बड़ा होगा तो क्या होगा बेटा? एरिया बड़ा होगा तो प्रेशर डिक्रीज करेगा. एरिया छोटा है तो प्रेशर इंक्रीज करेगा. Is this clear to you? Okay. Now, as I told you, what is the unit of pressure? The SI unit of pressure is Pascal. ठीक है? तो SI unit क्या है प्रेशर का? It is the Pascal. Is this clear? Any doubt in this definition and the SI unit of pressure? Okay, I hope this one is clear to you. Okay, beta. Now, let's talk about the application of pressure in our daily life. Application of pressure in our daily life. तो हमने देखा था कि जो फोर्स है, डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ फोर्सेस के बारे में हमने देखा था, लाइक muscular force, frictional force, gravitational, magnetic, electrostatic force, and how these are applicable in our daily life. Now, we are going to see that the applications of pressure in our daily life. हमारे दैनिक जीवन में प्रेशर का क्या योगदान है, ये हम देखने वाले हैं. Okay? Now, see, वी ऑल हैव स्कूल बैग्स, है ना? हम कैसे बुक्स को डालते हैं, बुक्स को डाल के कैसे जाते हैं स्कूल में? यस, वी हैव आवर shoulder bags or school bags. Now, if you notice your shoulder bags or your school bags, the straps of shoulder bags or the school bags are made broader, which increases the area of contact and reduces the pressure on the shoulders. तो बेटा आपने देखा होगा, जितना बड़ा स्ट्रैप आपके स्कूल बैग का होगा उतना कम प्रेशर होगा आपके शोल्डर में. हैव यू एवर नोटिस किया है बच्चे आपने? आपका जो स्कूल बैग है या शोल्डर बैग है, उसका जो स्ट्रैप है, आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट द स्ट्रैप ऑफ योर स्कूल बैग. ओके, if it is broader, what will happen? The pressure on your shoulder decreases. ठीक है? तो यहां पर क्या है बेटा? Area of contact increases, so the pressure reduces. Clear? We know that the pressure is inversely proportional to the area. Thus, wider the area, that means more the area, the less pressure is exerted. है ना? जितना बड़ा एरिया होगा उतना कम प्रेशर लगेगा. एंड इट इज easier to carry a shoulder bag with wide strap. तो जब भी आप स्कूल बैग्स या शोल्डर बैग्स को सिलेक्ट करते हो बेटा, choose a bag which has a wider strap to reduce the प्रेशर ऑन योर शोल्डर, आपके शोल्डर का प्रेशर को रिड्यूस करने के लिए आपका बैग कैसा होना चाहिए, उसकी जो स्ट्रैप्स जो है कैसे होने चाहिए, वाइड स्ट्रैप्स के होने चाहिए. ओके, नाउ here in the picture you can see an elephant. Okay, how many of you have seen elephants in real life? Tell me. Okay, beta. Now, if you have ever noticed the feet of elephant, ठीक है, elephant के अगर feet को अगर आपने notice किया है तो आप क्या देखेंगे बेटा कि जो elephants होते हैं उनकी feet कैसे होते हैं, broader होते हैं, है ना, broader. Now, for what purpose nature gave the elephants a broader feet? क्या बता सकते हो बेटा, क्यों एक एलिफेंट का जो फीट है वो ब्रॉड होता है, किस कारण से होता है, किस लिए होता है? सी, इट इंक्रीजेस द एरिया ऑफ कांटेक्ट विद द ग्राउंड, है ना, इनका जो फीट है वो कैसा है, ब्रॉड है, तो क्या होगा, इट इंक्रीज द एरिया ऑफ कांटेक्ट. एज अ रिजल्ट व्हाट हैपेंस, इट लोअर्स द प्रेशर, है ना, वो क्या करेगा, प्रेशर को कम करेगा, क्योंकि एरिया ज्यादा है तो प्रेशर कम होगा. एंड दिस enables द elephants टू वॉक इजीली. तो जो एलिफेंट्स होते हैं वो बहुत ही आराम से चल सकते हैं, क्योंकि उनका जो फीट है वो ब्रॉड है और वो आराम से चल सकते हैं प्रेशर रिड्यूस होने के कारण. नाउ see, if we compare a sharp iron nail and a blunt one, okay, which one is easier to hammer? Tell me beta, आप अपने answers बताइए मुझे. Tell me in the chat box. Which iron nail is easier to hammer, a blunt one or a sharp iron nail? Yes. Okay, very good. So it is easier to hammer a sharp iron nail than to hammer a blunt one, because the area of a sharp iron nail is smaller than the area of a blunt nail. So it becomes easier to hammer the nail into the wall. है ना? तो क्या होगा बेटा, अगर आपका जो आयरन नेल है वो शार्प है तो क्या होगा, आप इजीली उसको हैमर कर सकते हो. अगर आपका जो नेल है वो ब्लंट है तो क्या होगा, उसका एरिया ज्यादा होगा तो वहां पर प्रेशर कम होगा. सो इट इज डिफिकल्ट टू हैमर इट. सो it is easier to hammer a sharp iron nail than to hammer a blunt one, because the area of a sharp nail is smaller than the area of a blunt nail. Okay, chaliye. Now, and another example. Peeling vegetables with a blunt knife is tough. You know that. Huh? Ask your mother, or if you work in the kitchen with your mother, if you helps your mother in the kitchen, you would have noticed that peeling or cutting vegetables with a blunt knife is tough, isn't it? It is much easier to peel or cut vegetables using a sharp knife that has sharp edges rather than a blunt knife. जो एक बहुत ही शार्प नाइफ है उससे आप इजीली वेजिटेबल्स को कट कर सकते हो, इजीली उनको पील कर सकते हो. व्हाट्स द रीजन फॉर दैट बेटा? दिस इज बिकॉज द शार्प एज ऑफ नाइफ हैज अ स्मॉल surface area and less force delivers the amount of pressure needed to cut or peel the vegetables. Okay, so these are a few examples from our daily life. Now children, let's see how the pressure is exerting on the liquids and the gases. Okay, what are the effects of pressure on liquids and gases? देखें हम लोग. Pressure exerted by liquids and gases. Okay, beta. Now, see, the liquids, they exert pressure due to the weight that liquid possesses. एक लिक्विड जो है वो प्रेशर जो है एक्सर्ट किस कारण से एक्सर्ट करता है बेटा, क्योंकि उसमें वेट होता है. ओके, नाउ द लिक्विड possesses pressure in the downward direction. Just note that liquid possesses pressure in the डाउनवर्ड डायरेक्शन, यानी कि नीचे की तरफ को जो है लिक्विड का प्रेशर ज्यादा होता है. The pressure exerted by liquids at the bottom depends on the height of the liquid column. The pressure exerted by liquids increases with the depth. Just note that point. The pressure exerted by liquids increases with depth. यानी कि जितनी आप गहराई में जाओगे लिक्विड के, वहां पर उतना उसका प्रेशर ज्यादा होगा. Okay, so the pressure exerted by the liquids at the bottom depends on the height of the liquid column, and the pressure exerted by liquids increases with the depth. Now, for example, the body of a submarine, जो पानी के नीचे से चलता है ना, तो जो सी में, ओशंस में जो सबमराइन्स चलते हैं, the body of submarine is thick and built by strong materials. What's the reason for that? The body of the submarine is thick and built by strong materials. Why? Because the pressure of water is high in deep sea. जैसे मैंने आपको बताया, लिक्विड्स में जो है नीचे की तरफ, बॉटम की तरफ आप जैसे जैसे जाओगे प्रेशर इंक्रीज करेगा. ओके, सो द सबमराइन्स जो है कैसे, कहाँ से ट्रैवल करते हैं बेटा? सी वाटर से डीप सी में ट्रैवल करता है. तो इनकी जो बॉडी होती है सबमराइन्स की, दे आर बिल्ट थिक and by strong materials because the pressure of water is high in the deep sea. So to withstand that pressure, submarine is thick built. Okay, उनकी जो बिल्ट क्वालिटी होती है बहुत ही अच्छी होती है, बहुत स्ट्रांग होती है, क्योंकि नीचे का जो डीप सी है वहां पर प्रेशर हाई रहता है. Now, another important point, liquids also exert pressure in all directions on the walls of the container. अगर एक कंटेनर में आपने वाटर रखा है बेटा, तो वो कंटेनर के जो वॉल्स है उन सभी डायरेक्शन में लिक्विड्स क्या करेंगे? अपना प्रेशर जो है exert करेंगे. Now, for example, if we take a container and make holes in it, okay, you can do it by yourself at your home. You can use a container and make some holes in it. Now close the holes with a tape and fill the container with water. Then after filling the container, you just remove the tape. And what you observe? You will observe that the water comes out of the container in all direction. देखा है आपने, जितने उसमें होल्स होंगे उन सभी होल्स में से जो वाटर है वो बाहर को आएगा. Why? Because the molecules of water is exerting pressure on the walls of the container. तो जो walls है उनके चारों तरफ ये जो pressure exert कर रहा है, इसी कारण से with pressure the water comes out in all direction. Okay, so the liquids, they exert pressure on the walls of the container. Now, what does this show? This shows that liquids exert pressure in all direction. Just note down this point, that liquids exert pressure in all direction. Right? Okay. Now, when we talk about gases, okay, let's talk about gases. What about gases? Pressure exerted by gases. See, gases also, just like liquids, they exert pressure on the walls of container like liquids. Air pressure arises due to constant collisions of tiny molecules of gas. You know that the gases are made of many, many tiny molecules. So the air pressure arises due to constant collisions of tiny molecules of gases present in the air with the walls of the container. It is enclosed. एक जो है कंटेनर है वो क्लोज्ड है, उसके अंदर एयर मॉलिक्यूल्स है. तो वो क्या करेगा बेटा? वो उसके कंटेनर के वॉल्स के साथ वो प्रेशर को एक्सर्ट करेगा. राइट? ओके. नाउ फॉर एग्जांपल, we all use bicycles. Okay, do you have a bicycle? Okay, then if you notice, when we air sorry, when we air the when we when air is pumped into a bicycle tube by using a pump, the bicycle get inflated, है ना, फूल जाता है इस तरह से. Why it is so? It is due to air pressure exerted by the collision of gas molecules in the air with the inner walls of the rubber tube. इसके अंदर का जो रबर ट्यूब होता है बेटा, उसके अंदर एयर जो है, एयर का प्रेशर होता है. इसी कारण क्या होता है, इनर वॉल्स का जो, यानी कि जो रबर ट्यूब के इनर वॉल्स में प्रेशर एक्सर्ट करता है, फॉर दिस रीजन बाइसिकल टायर्स फील हार्ड, है ना. जब उसमें एयर फिल किया जाता है एयर पंप से, तो क्या होता है बेटा, एयर के जो मॉलिक्यूल्स होते हैं वो क्या करते हैं, वो उसके टायर्स को हार्ड बनाते हैं. क्यों हार्ड बनाते हैं? बिकॉज द इनर वॉल्स ऑफ द रबर ट्यूब इज exerted by the pressure created by the gas. Okay, now the pressure exerted by gases, I'll show it to you with the help of a simple simulation so that you can understand it clearly. Okay beta, now here you can see, here we have a chamber. Okay, यहाँ पर एक chamber है. These are the walls of the chambers, and here we have a pumping machine. Okay, and then here we have a thermometer and then a barometer to measure the pressure. ठीक है. अब बेटा हम क्या करने वाले हैं यहाँ पर? We are going to pump the gas molecules into the chamber. Can you see the molecules? Okay, air molecules को दिखाई पड़ रहा है बेटा सभी को. So these in the blue color are the heavy particles of air. Okay, now there are lots of tiny particles, also light particles in the air. हम देख सकते हैं एयर पार्टिकल्स को, देखा जा सकता है बेटा. यस, बिंतुल हुदा, उन्होंने कहा है यस मैम, वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड. सो हियर यू कैन सी द मॉलिक्यूल्स. ओके, नाउ अब क्या हो रहा है बेटा यहाँ पर? सी दीज मॉलिक्यूल्स आर एक्सर्टिंग द प्रेशर ऑन द वॉल्स ऑफ द चेम्बर. isn't it? ये क्या कर रहे हैं बेटा? ये जो मॉलिक्यूल्स है ये प्रेशर को एक्सर्ट कर रहे हैं यहाँ पर. नाउ इफ वी फिल सम मोर एयर, ऐसे मैक्सिमम एयर अगर हम इस तरह से पुश करते जाएंगे तो क्या होगा? द कंटेनर इज नाउ completely filled with the air molecules. Okay, gas molecules. Okay बेटा, तो आपने देखा, देखो उसका प्रेशर जो है इंक्रीज होता जा रहा है, जिस इंक्रीजिंग, है ना, बहुत ज्यादा जो है इंक्रीज हो रहा है. देखा आपने, द प्रेशर इंक्रीजेस लाइक दिस. ओके बेटा, so here you can understand that the gases, they exert pressure on the walls of a chamber. The same thing happens to a balloon also, the tire of a cycle, as I told you as an example. Okay, तो बेटा ये आपको क्लियर है. चलिए, let's do some activities. Are you ready? Okay बेटा, let's do some activities, and I want your active participation. Okay, beta, you can write down your answers in the chat box. You can interact with me through the chat box. Okay, beta, now here we have some sentences. We have some sentences here. Okay, some terms here on the top. Square meter, wide, force, decreases, double, pressure, Pascal, etc. Now, what we have to do? We have to select the correct word from the above, and we have to fill in these blanks. Okay, ready? Okay, first one for you. The force acting on per unit area of surface is called. Let me see who gave me the answer. Good morning, ma'am. We are the students of Council Model High School, Goma, Kargil. We are 12th standard students. Okay, very good. Very good. So you are also attending my class. Thank you so much. Okay, tell your feedback how about this class, okay, at the end of
Yeah,
the session.
super.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, let's do this one first. The force acting on per unit area of surface is called? What is it called? It is known as
Pressure.
the
Pressure, ma'am,
pressure.
pressure.
Very good. The unit of pressure is known as, what is the unit of
White.
pressure called? It is the,
White. 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 Pascal.
yes, that is the Pascal, right?
Pascal. Pascal.
Pascal. It is easier to carry school bags with dash straps.
Decrease.
No, children.
White.
White straps. Okay, why we use white straps to carry in the school bags? Because if the surface area increases, the pressure decreases. Okay. Now, the pressure will become dash if area is reduced to half. The pressure will become, yes,
Ball.
double if area is reduced to half. Now, if pressure decreases, force also
Force. Square meter.
decreases. Very good, very good. If force decreases, sorry, if the pressure decreases, the force also decreases. And pressure increases with an increase in the force. Very good. Now, pressure is defined as 1 Pascal when 1 Newton force is applied on the area of square meter. Okay, now we are going to submit our answers. Let me see how many of you have answered it rightly. Yes, very good. You all have answered correctly. Well done, children. Okay, now let's have another activity for you. Okay, children. Now let's match the following. Okay, now tell me. You can select the things from here. Okay, area, resultant force, pressure increases, types of force, pressure, force, frictional force, Pascal, magnetic force, batsman hits a cricket ball. Area decreases with, here the pressure increases, area decreases, right?
Yes,
Now, F is for force. F is for force. Contact force. Tell me which one of this is the yes. Can you? Yes. Contact force. I'm talking about contact force.
Magnetic force.
Frictional force is a type of contact force, isn't it? Now, types of force. There are two types of forces, है ना? Contact forces and non-contact forces. Now, M square stands for
Magnetic
area. Now, see, here P. P stands for?
Magnetic force. Pressure.
P stands for pressure, right? Very good. Pressure. Now, here you can see. Can you tell me the non-contact force here? Non-contact force. Magnetic force is a type of non-contact force. Very good. Now, effect on direction.
Pascal.
Batsman hits a cricket ball. This is an example of force, effect of force on direction, right? Now, unit of pressure. Unit of pressure. That is the
Pascal.
Very good. Net force acting on a body is known as resultant force. That is known as the resultant force. Very good, children. So, if the area decreases, pressure increases. Area increases, pressure decreases. F for force. Frictional force is a type of contact force. There are two types of forces, contact forces and non-contact forces. Area is denoted by M square. Batsman hits a cricket ball is an example for the effect of force on direction. And magnetic force is an example for non-contact force. Unit of pressure is Pascal, and net force acting on a body is known as the resultant force, and P stands for pressure. I hope beta आज का क्लास कैसा लगा? How
अच्छा.
was today's class?
Very nice.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, now
Welcome.
it's time for your English session. Now all of you please mute yourself. जय विद्या शक्ति, जय हिंद, जय भारत. धन्यवाद. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am, you can start the session.
Yes, sir. Very good morning, children. How are you all? Hope you all are doing good. So today we are going to have an important topic, subject-verb agreement. So if you know your subject and verb agreement, you can speak good English. All right. So what is the subject? Okay. हम पहले देखेंगे कि subject क्या होता है. Subject क्या होता है बेटा एक sentence में who's performing the action. Okay. मोस्टली सब सेंटेंस में सब्जेक्ट और वर्ब होते हैं एक्सेप्ट कोई ऐसे जैसे आपको कोई कमांड बोलना होता है तो ऐसे सेंटेंस में कमांड सब बोलने के टाइम में यू डोंट नीड अ subject like you want to say sit down, come in, go away, like those sentence you don't need a subject, right? But otherwise you need a subject and a verb, so both have to agree to each other. Now verb, what is a verb? What subject is performing? So subject में क्या क्या? Yes, thank you for agreeing. Subject में noun आ सकता है, noun singular भी हो सकता है, plural भी हो सकता है. I hope you all know your singulars and plural, right? And then pronoun. Pronoun, subject pronoun होते हैं. Already I have taught you what is a subject pronoun, what is an object pronoun. Okay, subject pronoun क्या होते हैं? He, she, it. यहाँ पर लिख के रखे हैं मैंने. I'll come to that. Okay. So the subject has to agree with the verb. Verb, what subject is performing. So based on the point of view, what point of view? या तो आपको first person जैसे I, we, second person you, third person he, she, they, it, third person, उसके हिसाब से हमारे subject और verb का agreement होता है. उसके थोड़े बहुत rules होते हैं. We'll come back to the rules. So based on count. Count यानी कि whether your subject is singular, whether your subject is plural. So if your subject is singular, the verb also should be singular. If your subject is plural, then the verb also will be plural. Okay, right? So subject and verb. Let's begin. So I will share my screen. I hope you all know your subjects well कि यानी कि noun जो है plurals आपका noun जो कैसे plural करते हो, verbs, pronouns, ये सब आपको अच्छी तरह आता है. मैं उम्मीद करके मैं आगे बढ़ रही हूँ. Right, I will share my screen. Okay, now here subject-verb agreement is the topic we are doing. For making a sentence grammatically correct, a verb must agree with its subject in number. First, we'll look into the number. Okay, like I said, singular हो आपका subject, तो आपका verb कैसा होगा बेटा? Which one will you choose बेटा? आपका मैंने अभी बताया आपको, अगर आपका subject singular होगा, तो आपका verb कैसा रहना चाहिए? Yes, verb भी singular होना चाहिए. Okay. जैसे आपके सब्जेक्ट्स ही, शी, इट या द बॉय, द कैट या डॉग कुछ भी हो सकता है आपका सब्जेक्ट. जैसे यहाँ पर मैंने दिया है द डॉग डैश लाउडली. यहाँ पर क्या आएगा बेटा? बाक या बाक्स? यस, व्हाट विल इट कम देयर? द डॉग, व्हाट विल कम? यस, इट विल कम बाक्स. सो जो एस लगा हुआ है या जो एस लगा हुआ है वो ही वर्ब जो है सिंगुलर है. ओके बेटा, नाउन्स में आपको एस लगाए तो वो प्लूरल होते हैं, मगर वर्ब्स में जो एस लगाए होते हैं वो ही प्लूरल होते हैं. सो यहाँ पर आई मीन सिंगुलर होते हैं. द डॉग बार्क्स लाउडली. सो दिस इज अ सिंगुलर वर्ब. Okay, this is a singular noun, the dog. That's why we are writing a singular verb. The dog barks loudly. अगर आपका subject plural हो तो आपका verb कैसा रहना चाहिए बेटा? How will be your verb? Tell me. Yes. Can you tell me? Yes, I've got the answer in chat back.
Plural.
Government School Staga has said yes, plural. Very good. Very good. Yes. It is plural. So that's how you write over here. The dogs bark loudly. You don't say it over here, the dog barks. Okay, the dogs barks. Can you say like that? The dogs barks loudly? No, you can't say that, right? Yes. So examples, plural of pronoun are they, we, and the nouns are boys, the cats, exact. Right. Thank you for your yes. Bintul Huda class. Thank you for your you know, okay, feedback. Yes. So this is the first thing. If your subject is singular, your verb will also be singular. If your subject is plural, the verb also will be plural. This is to be noted. Okay. Right. So let's go to the next rule. The next rule, what it says, two singular subjects connected by and requires what it requires a plural verb. It's obvious, right? अगर आप and के साथ जोड़ोगे, when you are adding two singular subject with and, obviously it will become plural. मान लीजिए Ram and Sita are going to the park. You won't say Ram and Sita is going to the park, right? Because you're adding and, right? See here I've written Jack and Jill dash going up the hill. What will you write? Is going up the hill or are going up the hill? Which will you write, beta? What will you write? Is or are? Very good, MS Daga. You have given me your answer. Are. So Jack and Jill are going up the hill. Great. Good. So and you have to make a note that and makes subject plural. It's obvious, right? दो लोगों को या दो आप दो चीजों को जोड़ोगे या any nouns which you add with an and, obviously it becomes plural. Okay, but there is one condition which you have to note. If there is one idea to the mind, for example, bread and butter. Now you will say, ma'am, you told just now if you put and, that means it becomes plural. So I should write bread and butter are his only food. Should you write like that? No, you should not write like that. Because over here, bread and butter are one single food component. Okay. So here you cannot write over here bread and butter are his only food is wrong, is incorrect. Okay. You should write bread and butter is his only food. What will you write over here? Time and tide dash for no one. Will you write weights or wait? Tell me the answer, please. Yes. Yes. MS Staga says, Staga Government Middle School says, wait. Right. A time and tide waits. Correct. Waits. Because why? What did I tell? S joda to. S joda to what happens? It is a what? It is a singular. So time and tide is one. Okay. So for one, you will write waits. Shall I submit the answer? Yes. Are we good to go? Yes. You have any doubt, please unmute and ask. Otherwise, please keep yourself muted so that we don't get any disturbance in the session. Karthik sir. Karthik sir, kindly mute everyone. When I say, they can unmute, sir. Okay. Rule number 2, subjects joined by or nor agree with the dash. So when the subjects are joined with or nor, kindly mute yourself, please. I will just look into that who is unmuted. Karthik sir, kindly mute everyone. Karthik sir. Just a minute. Ask them to mute and then I'll come back, okay?
Yes, اجازه دو بچه تو کلاس نه قال کلاس نه تو چون داجو
All right, we'll continue. Please don't talk in the session. Please mute yourself. If you have to tell the answer, only unmute yourself, right? Thank you so much for cooperating. Yes. Rule number 2 क्या होता है? Subjects joined by or nor agree with the dash subject. So when you are adding the subjects with or nor, okay, joined by, example, neither the teacher nor the students are present. Over here, neither the students, okay, neither the teacher nor the students are present. So what did we learn over here? First, let's do over here. Agree with the what? Over here, nearest subject. First, let's do finish this. So, which is the nearest subject over here? ये जो है verb है अपना. Here, the before the verb whose comes students. It is what? It is plural. So, your verb also should be plural. Correct? Now, tell me here. Neither you nor he dash to be blamed. Now, what will come here? When he is come, will you put are or is? What will you write? Perfect. You will write neither you nor he is to be blamed, right? Because over here, who's the subject? He. He is a, it's a singular, right? So thank you for your answers. Right. Thank you. So neither you nor he is to be blamed. So next point to be noted is when you join two subjects with or nor, that time you have to see the nearest subject. Thank you, Government Council Model School, Gonapa and MS Taga for your answers. Thank you. So we'll submit. Now, rule number 3 is when the subject is singular. Okay, is singular what? Indefinite pronoun. How the verb will be? We already know if it is singular, the verb should be also singular. Examples of singular indefinite pronoun are everyone, someone, anybody, nobody, etc. So now what will come here, beta? Everyone dash the answer. Everyone dash happy. What will come here? Everyone knows the answer will come or everyone know the answer will come? What will come? Yes, can you tell me better? Yes, I've got the answers. Very good. Someone has told known. There is no option over here known. Either knows or no. Right? So yes, perfect. Everyone knows the answer. Why? Because हमको मालूम है कि singular indefinite pronoun आने से हमारा verb जो है singular ही होगा. And the verb with S only is a singular verb over here. Everyone dash happy. Now again we know this is singular. So everyone are happy or everyone is happy. Which one will it be? Yes? Everyone are happy. Someone says everyone is happy. Yes, you are right. Everyone is happy. Bintullah, Huda, you're right. Everyone is happy will come. Are happy नहीं आएगा बेटा. Because ये क्या है? ये singular है. Singular indefinite pronoun है. Everyone is a singular pronoun. So, indefinite pronoun. So, you will write everyone is happy. You will not write everyone are happy. All right. Hope you got your answers right. Yes. Yeah. Now your Farzan is right. And Mastaga has given the answers right. Shall we submit it? If you want to write it down, you can write it down also if you want to write down the examples. So the rule number 3 is if the subject is singular indefinite pronoun, then you will have to have a singular verb. तो यहाँ पर no और no, ये plural है, ये singular verb है. वैसे ही ये सिंगुलर वर्ब है और आर जो है प्लूरल वर्ब है. तो हमको वी हैव टू राइट ओवर हियर singular verb only, right? Okay, because over here everyone is a singular indefinite pronoun. Next, when the subject is plural, see over here we saw singular indefinite pronoun. Now we are seeing with a plural. So obviously your verb should be what? Your verb should be plural verb. For example, both, few, many, several, etc. All are the examples. Now I'm giving over here both dash ready. What will you write? Both are ready or both is ready? Which will you write? Will you write both is ready or both are ready? Padma says are. HP says are. Can you tell me your school's name, Padma and HP? Bintula says are. Government school says are. Right. Everyone says are. right? Yes, are. Right. Very good. Very good. So both are ready. We will say both are ready, right? We will not say both is ready. Okay. What will you write over here? Few dash arrived. Few has arrived or few have arrived. What will you write over here? Has or have? We know that have is a plural verb. Has is a singular verb. So when over here few is a plural indefinite pronoun, we obviously have to put a plural verb. हमको यहाँ पर plural verb ही लगाना है. Correct. Everyone has given the right answer. Have करके. One school has given has, which is wrong. Please note the point. It is have. Okay. Yes, government high school, Goma is, yes, Kargil. Right, thank you for your school name, PM Sri Government Middle School, Khardoon. Very good. Thank you for your letting me know your school's name. Shall we submit the answers? Yes. Now, the third rule is plural form of noun but singular meaning. See, sometimes what happens, it will be a plural form, but it will say a singular meaning only. That we already in the first slide itself we saw, whenever your noun is singular, your verb will be singular. There is no change in that. Okay, so but over here there is a confusion. There's some tricky thing which you can see. It's a plural form of noun. For example, over here news. News is over here, S is written. So you may think this is a plural form of noun because you may think there is lot of news. No, it is news is true only will come. Like that, mathematics. Mathematics, will you write is or are? Tell me, mathematics is the branch of study in every school or mathematics are a branch of study in every school? Which will you write? Yes, I've got your answers. Yes. Yes, everyone says are. Someone has said is. Everyone says is, but someone has said are. So is the right answer. Yes. Mathematics is a branch of study in every school. Okay. So, and collective nouns. We all know that collective noun, I have given a separate chapter on collective noun. I have given you a separate session. It represents a single unit beta. तो एक collective noun क्या होता है बेटा? एक single unit को represent करता है. Okay? तो उसको हम एक ही मान के चलेंगे ना बेटा. So we will only take it as a single unit. So obviously, when you say the team dash well, what will you write over here? Plays or play? Come on, tell me. The team plays well. Yes, perfect. LD Mohad Mustafa Kamal. Yes, Government High School Tastaga. Everyone has given me the right answer. Yes, it is plays. The team plays well because with the S only, it is a singular verb. The team plays well. Shall we submit our answers? Yes. The last but not the least, when you have a singular form of noun but plural meaning, the noun is singular, but when you see it, for example, over here I've given see couple. Couple तो दो लोग होना चाहिए ना बेटा. Husband and wife हो तो couple होता है. So couple means two people. So what immediately you will write couple are planning for vacation. Will you write like that? What will you write? So or is planning for a vacation. What will you write? Yes. So it is the singular form of noun, but a plural meaning. So there is a plural meaning. Okay. So you'll have to have a plural verb. Sorry, better my voice. So you'll write the couple are planning for a vacation. Because यहाँ पर वो single form में है, मगर वहां पर दो लोग हैं. इसीलिए आप लिखोगे the couple are planning for vacation. And what will you write over here? 1 dozen apple cost or cost? What will you write? I've got your answers. Let me see the chat box. Yes, cost is the right answer. Someone says cost, someone says cost. Yes, whoever has said cost, like Staga has said cost, and then I think, yeah, so many of you have told cost, but some people have told costs. S add karna chahiye, which is wrong. You cannot write like this. See here, okay, 1 dozen apples costs. ऐसे नहीं लिख सकते. This is incorrect. Okay, you will write 1 dozen apple because this is apples. This is एक dozen है बेटा. So it's a one single unit. Okay, it looks plural. I mean, it is a plural, apples over here. 1 dozen apples. So that's why you'll use your plural verb cost. 1 dozen apples cost 500 rupees. So let's submit. Yes. So I hope you all are clear with the, rules as such. If you want to go through them, please go through. Otherwise, we'll go for a new activity. Shall we go for a new activity? Yes. Now you can, tell me the answers. When I go to a new activity, you can tell me the answers. You want to write it down or you want to go for a new activity? Yes. Let me know if you want to write it down. Say W. If you want new activity, type N. Type N if you want new activity. Yes. New. Okay. Right. I will go for the new. Yes. Everyone says new activity we want. Yes, we will go. Definitely. As you please. Yes. We have very less time. So, yeah, we'll do this. Now you have to be very, very careful, beta. आप लोग answers बहुत बढ़िया से बोलना चाहिए. I'll open each question. There is options over here. You tell me A or B. Just a minute. I'll just cancel the time. Tell me which is the answer. I've just canceled the timing. Let's go. We have a different question. Come on, tell me. Ram and Mithali usually dash the bedroom. A, clean or cleans? Ram and Mithali usually dash. What will you write? Ram and Mithali use A or B. You can just type A or B. I've got the answer. Ram and Mithali, yes, clean. Yes, very good. A is the right answer. Ram and Mithali usually clean the bedroom. Why? Because we learned just now, Ram and bola to ye plural ho jayega. Yes, Ram and Mithali. We just learned the rule when you add it with an and, it becomes plural. So your verb will be plural. All of us dash to drink plenty of water. Need or needs? Yes, let me know. All of us need or needs? Okay, very good. A option. All of us need to drink plenty of water. Very good. Perfect. Which number can I go for? Next, you choose one number. Tell me which number, question number you want me to click the box. Which box? Tell me which box shall I click? We will click that box. Come on, let's play a game like. Which box you want? 15 says first. जिसने बोला उसका number लूंगी मैं. 15. My school bag with all my books dash lost. My school bag with all my books. See, it's a tricky one. Be careful over here. Tell me which is the answer. My school bag with all my books. Tell me which is the answer. Let me see who has told me what answer. इस बोला है किसी ने, बहुत लोग ने इस बोला है. Yes, इस A करके बोला है, किसी ने B बोला है. Yes, this is the right answer because over here the school bag is lost. Okay, the school bag is only one. It's a singular noun. तो वहां पर singular verb ही आएगा. Many of you, sorry, many of you will see this books and write R over here, which is incorrect. Okay, you should write my school bag with all my books. So the single unit, the bag is lost. So is lost. Okay, so you have to be very careful which is the main subject. Now someone said 6 number, so I am going for 6 number. Aunt Sita dash dinner. क्या आएगा बेटा आंसर इसके लिए? Aunt Sita dash dinner. A या B? Yes, it is A. Aunt Sita cooks because यहाँ पर सीता एक ही है, वहां पर singular noun है, इसीलिए हम singular verb ही use करेंगे cooks. Very good. Next, which number shall I go for? Shall I go for 10? Right. A pair of binocular dash gifted to me on my birthday. It's also very tricky one, beta. Be careful. See what is the subject. A pair of binoculars. Can you tell me which is the answer over here? Was or were? Was or were? Which will come over here? Was बोला है बिंतुल हुडा ने. बी बोला है, किसी ने बोला है बी, किसी ने बोला है ए, वॉज बोला है स्टागा ने भी। चलिए हम देखेंगे अभी आंसर क्या है। आपका आंसर वॉज ही है, क्योंकि यहाँ पर अ पैर ऑफ बाइनोकुलर यानी कि एक बाइनोकुलर है, यानी कि आपका सब्जेक्ट जो है आपका सिंगुलर है, तो इसीलिए आपका वर्ब भी सिंगुलर ही होगा। अ पैर ऑफ बाइनोकुलर्स वाज गिफ्टेड टू मी। यहाँ पर किसी ने वेयर बोला है बेटा, प्लीज मेक श्योर दैट इज नॉट वेयर, इट इज वाज। ओके, विच नंबर डू यू वांट नेक्स्ट? Yes, was is what the answer. 7 numbers someone says. So let's go for 7 number. Come on, let's see. The captain as well as the other players dashed tired. Tell me which one. Please excuse me for my, cough because yeah, answers आ गए हैं. A करके बोला है आपने. Yes. So the captain as well as the other players. What is the answer for this? The captain and other players. Yes, was. Yes, B is the right answer. The captain as well as the other players. Over here also, many of you will see these players and write were tired. It is incorrect. The captain over here is the subject over here. Singular subject connected to plural subject. Okay, where it is connected by the phrase. There is something called, this is a phrase as well as. So जब भी phrase के साथ connect होता है, you should agree with the singular subject. Okay, this is also one of the rule. So you will not write where, you will write was. The captain as well as the other players was tired. Now which number shall we go? 13. Okay, 4 भी बोला है. Next I will go to 4 first, then 13. Yes. Yes. Either he or his friends dash the route. Now tell me what is the answer for this. No or knows? Yes. Very good. No or knows. Either he or his friends dash the route. Yes. यहाँ पर और लिखा है बेटा. I already taught you this when it is connected with the or. Yes. Either he or his friends know the route. Yes. Now someone said 13, right? Neither Gaurav nor his wife dashed tall. Neither Gaurav nor his wife dashed tall. Is या are? Come on, let me know. If the time is up. No, we have 3 minutes still left. Yes, I've got the answers. A किसी ने बोला है. So is this right? A है. Neither Gaurav nor his wife is tall. Very good. So you all understood, right? When you add the subjects with or nor or and, what is the how we have to choose the verb, whether singular verb or plural verb, right? Number 5 says Bintul. Number 8 भी बोला है. 5 देख के 8 देखेंगे. Come on. My family and I dash television in the living room. Come on, tell me what is the answer. My family and I dash watch या watches. There are two people and, but over here you have to see this I. I and you, beta, it will always take the, not take the singular, it will take the plural. Okay, I, my family and I watch television in the living room. Okay, either and hai karke, you should not write over here watches. You will write my family and I watch. Okay. Someone said 8. Let's quickly look at the other things. The news dash extremely shocking. This one I already gave you an example. News ke liye kya hoga beta? Very good. You all are very, very actively participating. I can see answers just pouring in my chat box. It's so nice. Very good. So what will you write for news? Yes, the news, yes, is extremely shocking. Correct. क्योंकि यहाँ पर news जो है एक singular subject है. Right. So shall we go for number 3? What have you given me? Any number in the chat box? Someone has given me 3. Okay, 3 भी बोला है, 12 भी बोला है. Okay, we shall go for 12 first and then come back to 3. The hunters of the camp or the campers dash the bear. Seize the bear or see the bear. The hunters or the campers. What did we learn? The subverb takes the nearest subject. So who is over here? Campers. Campers. The hunters and the camper or the campers. So what will come over here? See the bear. The hunters or the campers see the bear. There's 3 मांगा था आपने. Everyone dash behind his back. Everyone, yes, that is laughs. Everyone laughs. Right, I have got 14, 9 and 11 only left over. I dash my cousin in the weekend. What will you write? I dash my cousin. I dash my cousin in the weekend. Will you write visit or visits? I dash my cousin. I visit my cousin in the weekend, right? Next, we'll go to 14. They dash to school together. They आया है बेटा, plural है आपका subject, तो obviously you will come for plural verb only. S के साथ, this is a singular verb. So they walk to school together. Shall we go for the 11 or 16? Come on, tell me, which one do you want? 11 or 16? 16 says people. Okay, we'll go to 16, then go back to 11. The clown dash widely. The clown smiles widely or smile widely. Clown is singular beta here. So you will take a singular verb only. Very good, very good. बहुत actively participate किया है. Wonderful. I had a wonderful time with you all. Very interactive children. Very good. The pack of cards. Now tell me, there's a collective noun over here. Dash lying all over the carpet. So the pack of cards, where or was? Which will you write? Yes, I've got your answers. Let me check on your answers. B says everyone. Yes, you are perfectly right. The pack of cards. यहाँ पर S डाल के देखने से word नहीं डालने का. You have to see it's a single unit. A pack of cards was lying all over the carpet. Awesome, excellent. Now you can allow unmute Karthik sir. You all can let me know how was the session. You can talk to me. Yes. Karthik sir, kindly allow unmute. You're able to unmute? Yes? Yes. How was the session, children, students? Are you able to unmute? If you're able to unmute, please type in the chat box. Otherwise, tell me you're not able to unmute. Yes. So, how was the session? Did you learn something good? Very good says in the chat box, model school, Gunappa. Thank you so much for your feedback. Yes. Yes, children, how was it? Were you able to do the exercises or was it little difficult for you? Did you learn something new? If you want to write down, please write down. I have displaying the questions. Yes, very good, says yes, Padma also. Right. Thank you. Thank you so much. So shall we wind up the session for today? Thank you so much for an awesome feedback. Jai Vidya Shakti, Jai Bharat, Jai